Every time you say no, something in you starts apologizing before the word even finishes leaving your mouth. A tightness in your chest, a rehearsal of excuses, a fear that you've just done something unforgivable simply by protecting your own time, your own energy, your own life. So you say yes instead, again, exhausted, resentful, wondering when you became someone who has to earn the right to have limits. Today, we heal the guilt underneath every no you've ever swallowed, so you can finally reclaim your peace. Hello, love. I'm Aria. If this found you today, it was not by accident. I am already working with your energy. The releasing has begun. You only need to breathe and receive. Type no in the comments while I work to claim this healing for yourself. Take a slow breath in and let it go. This guilt rarely feels like guilt. It feels like consideration, like kindness, like just being a good person. But underneath it is an old belief that your needs are only acceptable once everyone else's have already been met. Before we go deeper, write in the comments what you find hardest to say no to. I read every comment and I answer. Let's be honest about where this guilt actually came from. Somewhere saying no came with a cost that felt too big to risk again. Disappointment, withdrawal, being labeled difficult or selfish simply for having a limit. So you learned, quietly and thoroughly, that your worth was tied to your availability, that being loved meant being endlessly accommodating, that a boundary was something other people were allowed to have, but not you. That belief kept the peace around you, but it slowly stole the peace inside you, because a life built entirely around other people's comfort leaves very little room for your own. You were never actually responsible for managing everyone else's feelings about your limits. Today, we begin to release that. I am moving through your energy field now, beginning at your throat, where every unspoken no has quietly accumulated. Word after word you swallowed to keep things comfortable for someone else. I'm dissolving that now, the way light dissolves fog, slowly, gently, until what was dense and heavy simply isn't there anymore. Say silently, my no is allowed to exist without an explanation. Feel something loosen at your throat, a subtle openness where tightness used to sit. Moving now to your solar plexus, your center of will, where you've learned to override your own preferences before you even fully felt them. I am restoring this now, returning your right to want what you want simply because you want it. Say silently, my limits are valid even without a reason. Moving now to your heart, where the fear lives that saying no might cost you love. I am healing this now, gently reminding this part of you that the people meant to stay will not leave over a boundary. Say silently, I can say no and still be loved. I am sealing this now, anchoring a steadier kind of peace, one that doesn't depend on saying yes to everything and everyone. If you'd like to heal more deeply, in a way that's shaped just for your own personal request, today we worked with one layer of this guilt, the layer that looks similar for many people. But your story is your own, and what's underneath it has a deeper root, one this general practice cannot fully reach, because it was written for many people at once. A personal healing practice is built entirely around your own root, the exact situation and pattern that belongs only to you. If you would like that kind of healing made specifically for what you want to release, you'll find the way on my website, linked in the description below. Stay here for a moment. Notice your chest, your throat. Notice if anything feels a little lighter, a little less braced than when you arrived. In the coming days, you may notice a moment where you say no and the guilt is quieter than usual, or doesn't arrive at all. Let that be proof. That is this healing. Holding. Place both hands on your heart and say quietly, I release this guilt. I reclaim my peace. My no is enough. If something eased in you today, this practice found you exactly when you needed it. Subscribe and stay close. There are deeper practices here for women learning that their peace was never meant to cost this much. And if this practice supported you, an energy exchange helps me keep making these free sessions so I can keep showing up here for you every day. You'll find the way to do that in the description below. I am simply glad you are here. Come back whenever you need.